Okay, now we want to talk about Persian Farsi verbs. In general, we know a verb is a noun that indicates an action, situation, or condition that has happened maybe in the past, present, or future. So, verb shows the tense or the time. And in Farsi language, what we have to show the action is the infinitive. Infinitive is the raw form, and that raw form we modify it according to the person and tense we want to talk about. So we add things to, we add or delete things from the infinitive, which is the raw form, as we said, and we give a different form to our infinitive to conjugate that in the verb form we need. Verb stem or verb sense. Verb stem, if anybody says, okay, what is the verb stem of Farsi language, we say that's the essential and the deep part of the verb. And in Farsi, each verb has two stems, present stem and past stem. And all infinitives in Farsi language, they end in a big noon, like here. And by deleting the noon from the end of the infinitive, what we get just by deleting the noon, what we get is the past stem, which refers to the past tense. And any meaning that is indicated is referring to the past. And the present stem is the part that is the part of the verb that indicates the present stem or toward future, but it's not something that we can give a very general formula. Present stem of a verb should be memorized. We have to remember it. We have to keep in mind. For example, here we have the simple verb of raftan, which means to go. Raftan means to go. And you see this big noon at the end is the sign of the infinitive. It shows that this is the raw form. It's not conjugated because the ending is like the big noon at the end. And ro is the present stem. Raft is the past stem. Conjugation. What do we mean by conjugation? Conjugation is whatever we do to give a different form to our infinitive. So the modifications we do on the infinitive is called conjugation. When we conjugate a verb, we add a new ending to that verb, and we add sometimes maybe prefixes to show extra information about the action that has happened. So each verb has an ending which shows the person. It shows if it's the first person, second person, or third person, and it shows if it's a plural or singular person. And in general, we can say in a Farsi verb, we have two important features. One of these features is the time or the tense, which is indicated by the type of the stem we use, and the person. The person is showing the doer of the action, and it is indicated by specific endings we use, and we put it at the end of the stem. So always the endings are following the stem, which might be present stem or might be past stem, but the ending will be added to the end of the stem. And in Farsi, we conjugate verbs in three persons: first person, second person, and third person. And all of them might be in singular or plural form. So, first person, what do we mean by first person? First person is the entity who is the speaker or is the doer of the action. Second person is the addressee or the listener. And we use a different ending for all these, and as we know. And third person is the entity, is not the speaker, is not the listener, is someone outside of the conversations, someone that we give extra information about it. What do we mean by sighe? If you hear sighe somewhere, sighe means form. Sighe means the form of the verb, and it's plural or singular. and it might be صيغه first person singular, صيغه second person singular, صيغه third person singular in plural or singular form. If you hear the term شناسه, شناسه means ID. شناسه means the person or the entity who has done the action or the verb. So شناسه in Farsi means ID. And we have first person ending, which is in plural, and singular. These are the singular endings coming here, and these are plural endings coming here. So these are all specific endings for a specific plural or singular doer of the action.